Saint Bernardine of Siena is the patron saint of preachers. He is also the patron saint of Italy and is the namesake of such cities as San Bernardino in the state of California. Born in 1380, he was known as a young man for his generous care for the poor and the sick. In 1403, he joined a branch of the Order of Friars Minor, and rather than preach during celebrations of liturgy and worship, St. Bernardine would go up and down Italy, preaching very much in a revivalist style. He would travel from place to place, remaining nowhere for more than a few weeks. All of these journeys were made on foot, and sometimes the crowds assembled were so large that they would have to erect a pulpit in the marketplace. Rather than reading from a prepared speech or engaging in a rhetorical oration, St. Bernardine would preach directly to the public in sermons that would often last 3 or 4 hours, using a style that was simple, with imagery and examples that were familiar to the people to whom he was preaching. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Bernardine chose his themes from the ordinary daily lives of the people who comprised his audience, selecting themes drawn from the Bible to focus on the immediate interests of the people to whom he preached. This proved highly effective in drawing and maintaining their attention. Bernardine came to be known for his use of wit, irony, and even sarcasm in his sermons. And it is even said that he would occasionally call out someone in his audience who he thought wasn't paying proper attention to an important point he was about to make. While some of his themes would seem a little outdated today, such as his preaching on the role of women, he was nonetheless a man of his time. Among the themes of his preaching, the economics of the time was a regular topic, and he was a great critic of the practice of usury. Many of his sermons against usury were often used to accuse him of anti-Semitism, as many bankers and moneylenders of the time were Jewish. He also preached heavily against sodomy and homosexuality, and on one occasion was even accused of heresy because of his devotion to the holy name of Jesus, previously associated with John of Vercelli, which Bernard had actually developed a symbol for in the letters IHS, the 3 letters of the name of Jesus in Greek, spelled out in Gothic letters over a blazing sun. He was put on trial in Rome and eventually found innocent of heresy, but in the process, Pope Martin V became so impressed with him that the Pope himself requested that Bernardine preach in Rome, whereupon he preached there every day for 80 days. He was even offered the role of Bishop of Siena, but declined in order to maintain his monastical and evangelical activities. He was eventually elected Franciscan Vicar General, but stepped down from that role after just a few years, resigning as Vicar General in 1442. Saint Bernardine died in 1444 at the age of 63. He was canonized a saint by Pope Nicholas V just 6 years later.